This is the River Garnock, just below Longford. This section here is actually a canal. Over at Longford Misk, and in the distance, Snodgrass Home, the area here had been used for many years, centuries, for coal mining. But if you've been here on June the 20th, 1833, you'd have seen an astonishing sight. The river ran as a loop, starting here, running down to the distance, then coming on an acute turn back to the river again near Bog End. What happened was that the river eroded its way into one of the coal mines, and it completely flooded the mines to the point where the river, for a mile downstream, went completely dry. There's records of all the fish flapping up and down on the mud. Now, once the tide came in, that created another back pressure, and this whole area here rippled. And there's descriptions of how earth, well, the sand and water being shot 20 feet into the air or more. And also huge great chasms were opening up, 5-6 feet or more in diameter. Now this continued for a while, for nearly 5 hours. The result of this was that this area here had to be abandoned. The miners' rows at Bartonholme, Snodgrass, Longford and Nether Mains were all flooded for a time. So this land became useless. The mines, which were all interconnecting, had to be abandoned. However, in 1852, the 13th Earl of Eglinton was advised to purchase the land by the simple expedient of digging a canal across the top of the two loops. It meant that the loops could then be blocked off, allowed to dry out, and the old mines pumped dry. Now, as a result of this, the Earl was able to sell the land to Bairds, who then developed the Eglinton ironworks using the coal from this area. The loop of the Garnock rejoined the canal section and the river itself somewhere in this area, now filled with all these munition silos which used to store the likes of dynamite. The breakthrough into the original mine workings was somewhere down this direction towards Snodgrass. At the time they tried to block it using straw and clay and stones, but obviously they'd been unsuccessful.